Welcome back to the channel. The 21st of March, we're going to take a look at Arcblock / USDT / Tether this morning. This will be a daily chart. This will be the Gate.io chart on tradingview.com. What a day yesterday in the crypto markets. Very, very large day for Bitcoin. Started to see some up movement here for Arc. Huge day over in the US stock market. Very big day for the S&Ps. Nasdaq's catching up. We'll see if it breaks out. What a time. What a time. Bitcoin, we have some upper targets we'll talk about at the end of this video, guys. So hang in there for that. Looks like Bitcoin is going to continue its uptrend. We'll see. We'll see. Guys, taking a zoom in here for ABTUSDT. Take a zoom in. So we are still playing some levels here. We're very, very close. We have some support that has been holding very good dating back to the 5th of March. The support level is $1.49,800. So the 5th, 6th, looks like the 8th and 9th, as well as the 15th, 16th, 17th, 19th. All those days, guys, we traded at or wicked below and closed above $1.49,800. That's a very solid support level. If we look left on the chart, it's also the top end of this candle here, so which was the 5th of February. So what was old resistance, once it got broken out on the 22nd, was back tested as support. So what was a ceiling of resistance so far has held as a floor of support. Very, very good. Just very basic TA. We have some resistance above the market that we're trying to fight and get above. And we've been struggling at that level for not quite as long as going back to the 5th, but pretty close. We've been trading around that level for a couple days now, and that level is $1.63,800. You could see, let's actually zoom in on the chart. A lot of viewers are on smaller devices, iPads, phones, etc. So hopefully this helps. This level right here, $1.63,800 is the level. You could see we wicked above that today, which is the 21st of March, same as the 19th, 18th, a little bit of volatility around it on the 17th and 16th. Actually had it flipped into support for these couple days here from the 10th to the basically the 14th or 13th. But that's the level we want to get above, guys. So $1.49,800 support, $1.63,800 resistance. Very, very tight range here where the market's been bouncing in between. We're just looking for that big close above $1.63,800. And I think that if we can get that, which could be coming any day now, we're heading quite a bit higher here. As long as Bitcoin can hold its recent gains, quite the bullish engulfing candle yesterday, as long as we made a new high, which I believe we did. Once again, we'll take a look at that at the end of the video. I think Arcblock is just hanging in here, and I think any day now we'll see a very large move to the upside. We've been consolidating here. So basically this is 26 days, and the last consolidation was, let's call it 15. So we're about 9 days or so past the old consolidation. But like I said, if Bitcoin's getting ready to break out into new highs, and after yesterday's candle, it looks like it's well on its way. We'll see if those gains hold. I think Arcblock at any moment now is ready for a very large move to the upside. Maybe what'll happen today. Look for a close above $1.63,800. So let's talk about our upper price targets. They still remain the same, guys. For starters, we want to get to 243. Now we have some resistance here, but like I said, if these markets are ready to go, these resistance levels will be broken very, very quick. So $1.95 is some resistance. We have 216, some resistance, and then this high over here, 239. So 239, 216, and $1.95. Just basically these highs here. So the highs are for the day, the 23rd of February, 29th of February, and the 9th of March. Once we get past those, it's 243. I mean, I have a whole cluster of levels here, and it's going to pull the price right up, assuming, like I said, Bitcoin continues higher and we get an arc break to the upside, which it looks like it's at any moment now. It's holding very, very strong. A whole cluster here between 243 and 289. So I think that's all very possible. Of course, not financial advice. And we're keeping a close eye on Bitcoin. So that basically is going to bring the price up from where we're currently trading at today, about 50%. And then the upper end of that range, it would be about 80%. So a 50 to 80% move at the minimum is what I'm looking for. Of course, going back to assuming Bitcoin continues to break out higher and head to two new targets we have. So that's just my targets here, guys. And they will change over time. But for right now, the highest I have is 289,540 to be exact. That doesn't take out my much higher target, which is the $8 to $10 range, which I've had on the chart for a couple weeks now. Up in here, this yellow box, roughly between $8 to $10, I think is very possible, especially if Bitcoin continues to rally. We'll see ARC back up into this mid $2 range, and then we'll have to reevaluate. But I think we'll see how long this trend goes, $8 to $10, and that's going to really put the price up quite a bit if we get up there. I mean, you're at basically call it 400 to 520, 530%. So 4 to 500% move would be up to the $8 to $10 range for Arcblock / Tether on this Gate.io chart. So we'll see. That's pretty exciting stuff. It's actually very exciting to see Bitcoin really recover yesterday off some support, and then we have some new upper targets. You could also throw the fibs on here, guys. So if $8 to $10 is not high enough for you, and you think the price is going much higher, and if we get up to there, it probably is, you could throw the fibs. We'll take the swing high from the 23rd of February and the swing low from the 16th of March. Throw the fibs up on there, and you can see the fibs aren't too far from my target. Now we have some fillers in between, like the 1618, $3.32. We have the 2618 at 562. So there's some targets in between the $8 to $10, but then we have a fib that falls right the upper end of our target up there, the 3618 fibs and 953. So $9.53 arc block. So a lot of things line up for up there. Like I said, it's going to take a lot. It's going to take the markets to continue higher. We got to get arc block, up into that mid $2 range, and trends have to continue. But I think it's very possible given enough time and the right market conditions. And then you also have fibs that go higher than that. So the 4236 up there at $13, etc. So let's take a look here at Bitcoin. Take a screenshot of this if you want, or throw the fibs on there. The fibs fall on the 23rd for the high and the 16th for the low. And you'll get very similar, assuming you're on this chart, very similar fib levels. And at least you could keep an eye on them or have them on your chart as markets move here. So the 16263642, 330, 560, 950, and 1320. And of course, the fibs can just keep on going. So Doesn't mean the price will ever get up that high, but the fib numbers will just keep on going to the moon. Right now, ARC is at $1.60. Over to BTC, guys. Bitcoin. Let's see. Did we make it? Yesterday's high was 68,150 and 68,130. Yes. So yesterday was a bullish engulfing pattern. So we made a new low and a new high from the previous day and closed up in the green. Bitcoin was up 9.62% yesterday, 59.52. Huge day. The support came in right at our 62,206.75 level. Very nice to see that hold, especially so strong. It was also support back in here, which was the 5th of March. Looks like we're finding some lower support today off the 66.32 level that we also have. And we'll see, guys. We have an upper target for Bitcoin. 2 new upper targets, I should say. Keep your eye on if these markets continue to rally, these will be hit, no problem. Once we get past the 73,494, we have a 74,958 Bitcoin, 74,958. Then we have an 80,614 up here as well. Of course, we have much higher targets, but we're going to start with those, especially the 80,014. That's a big one. From my percentage where we're at today, you're looking at 11 and call it 20%. So a 10 to 20% move higher to hit our next Bitcoin targets. If Bitcoin's up 20%, almost guaranteed you're going to see Arcblock making big moves, definitely back up to that mid $2 range. Guys, thanks for watching. Be safe out there. Markets are volatile, but right now things look good. Keep your eye on, we want to get above $1.63.8, and then keep your eye on the highs. So the 9th of March, the 29th of February, as well as the 23rd of February. Some resistance there. Once we get above them, it's 243 up to 289. And then if things really ramp up, remember, just watch the fibs, the 1.6, the 2.6, etc. You guys have a good one. If you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and join us. Appreciate it. I'll catch you guys later in another video.